Ving Rhames reveals a shocking truth about the Mission Impossible franchise and his character's fate. The Mission Impossible franchise has been a staple of Hollywood action cinema for nearly 3 decades, and Ving Rhames has been a key part of its success. As one of the few actors to appear in all 8 films, Rhames has solidified his legacy as Luther Stickell, the tech expert and trusted ally of Tom Cruise's Ethan Hunt. However, in a recent interview, Rhames shared a shocking revelation about his character's original fate, as well as some intriguing insights into the upcoming Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. ### A surprising fate for Luther Stickell. During an in-depth conversation with Screen Rant's Ash Crossan, Rhames revealed a little-known secret about his character's origins. He stated that Luther Stickell was initially meant to be killed off in the first Mission Impossible film back in 1996. I've never really taken time to think about it, but for me I was very fortunate because in the first one Tom Cruise and Brian De Palma called me. The first one I died in the first 10 pages. The revelation is surprising, considering that Luther Stickell has since become one of the most iconic and longest-running characters in the Mission Impossible series. He has been a steady presence alongside Ethan Hunt, offering not only high-tech expertise but also a sense of loyalty and camaraderie that has defined the franchise. ### Tom Cruise's role in saving Luther Stickell. Rhames went on to explain that it was actually Tom Cruise himself who questioned the decision to kill off his character so early in the first film. I said, "Why is it the black man always dies in the first 10 pages?" Rhames recalled. According to the Pulp Fiction star, Cruise also took issue with the decision. Tom said, "Yeah. Why is that? So now I just finished number 8, so I feel pretty fortunate." This small but significant moment may have changed the course of the franchise. Instead of being an expendable side character, Luther Stickell evolved into a key figure in the Mission Impossible series, playing an essential role in every film. His survival not only enriched the franchise's narrative but also provided a rare instance of diversity and longevity in a major Hollywood action series. ### Luther Stickell's journey in the Mission Impossible series ***. From the moment he was introduced in the first film, Luther Stickell stood out as more than just a tech expert. His loyalty to Ethan Hunt and his unwavering presence in the franchise set him apart from many other supporting characters. 1. Mission Impossible 1996. Originally meant to be killed off, Luther survives and proves himself as an indispensable ally to Ethan Hunt. 2. Mission Impossible 2 2000. Luther returns to assist Ethan in thwarting a deadly biological threat, further cementing his role as Ethan's right-hand man. 3. Mission Impossible 3 2006. Luther plays a more emotional role, advising Ethan on his personal life while still aiding in high-stakes missions. 4. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol 2011. Although his screen time is limited, Luther's brief appearance reassures fans of his continued involvement in the franchise. 5. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation 2015. Luther's presence grows again as he helps Ethan and the IMF team battle the Syndicate. 6. Mission Impossible Fallout 2018. The film gives Luther some of his most memorable moments, particularly his interactions with Ethan and the team. 7. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 2023. Luther plays a pivotal role in helping Ethan evade the AI-driven antagonist known as the Entity. 8. Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning 2025. Rhames has teased that the upcoming film will be deeply emotional and explore the human experience, particularly between his character and Tom Cruise's Ethan Hunt. ### The evolution of Mission Impossible and its cultural impact ***. Over the years, Mission Impossible has transformed from a spy thriller into one of Hollywood's most thrilling action franchises. While Ethan Hunt is undeniably the face of the series, Luther Stickell represents its heart. His journey from being an almost forgotten character to an essential part of the story speaks volumes about the franchise's ability to evolve. The Mission Impossible films have also become known for their breathtaking stunts, with Tom Cruise consistently pushing the limits of practical filmmaking. Each installment has upped the ante, from the Burj Khalifa climb in Ghost Protocol to the Halo jump in Fallout. As the franchise has grown, so too has its emotional depth, with the Final Reckoning set to further explore the relationships between its characters. ### Ving Rhames' legacy in Hollywood. Outside of Mission Impossible, Ving Rhames has had a prolific career, starring in films like Pulp Fiction, Dawn of the Dead, and Lilo and Stitch. His deep, commanding voice and powerful on-screen presence have made him one of the most recognizable actors in Hollywood. However, Luther Stickell remains one of his most iconic roles. The fact that he was originally meant to be killed off in the first film but has now lasted through 8 movies is a testament to both Rhames' performance and Tom Cruise's influence in reshaping the narrative. ####What to expect from Mission: Impossible, The Final Reckoning. While details about Mission: Impossible, The Final Reckoning remain tightly under wraps, Rhames' comments suggest that the film will focus on deep emotional stakes, particularly between Luther and Ethan. Given the way Dead Reckoning Part 1 ended, with Ethan on the run and facing an unprecedented threat, it's likely that the final reckoning will bring even more twists and turns. Scheduled for release on May 21, 2025, the film will mark the conclusion of a 2-part saga, potentially bringing some of the franchise's most enduring characters to their final moments. Fans will be watching closely to see how Luther Stickell's journey ends and whether he continues to defy expectations by surviving yet another mission. Final thoughts. Ving Rhames' revelation about nearly being written out of the franchise in the first film highlights the unpredictability of Hollywood storytelling. His survival and longevity in the series have allowed Mission: Impossible to maintain a sense of continuity and loyalty, something that fans have cherished for decades. With Mission: Impossible, The Final Reckoning on the horizon, Rhames' character remains an integral part of the franchise's DNA. His dynamic with Tom Cruise's Ethan Hunt has been a cornerstone of the series, and as the final chapter approaches, audiences can expect an emotional and action-packed farewell to one of the most beloved duos in modern action cinema.